Get your shits together. You ready?
Hello?
Is this Big Papa Musk speaking?
This is he. What do you need?
What do you want for dinner, sir?
Just grab me some tendies. Make sure that there's enough for my little musketeers. Grab me a little bottle of Tesla tequila while you're at it. And make sure to drop off a souffle to Michael Burry. He may need it.
Will do, sir. Thank you.
What is up, everyone? Another amazing day in the markets. Big Papa Musk, the man we trust, pulling through again. I want to start off by saying congratulations to anybody already currently holding Tesla shares. We're up over 7% on the day, closing at about $649, okay? A new all-time high again. So for today's video, I'm going to go over some news that came out. It is bullish news about Tesla's future outlook. I'm just going to be reading over that. And throughout the video, I'm going to be giving you my personal opinion on where I see the stock headed. And then I'm going to sprinkle it a little bit with technical analysis to top it off in the end. So please stick around to the end of the video. And to support me, please like, comment, subscribe. You know, I'd greatly appreciate the support. And if you're new to investing, get yourself a free stock. Use my link down below for Webull or Robinhood. Robinhood, I would say, is an easier interface, more user-friendly. Webull is a little more advanced, but there's definitely more things you can do on there. Both will give you free stocks when you sign up, so make sure to use my link. And you know what I gotta do before I start every video? You know I gotta drop the disclaimer on you. I am not a financial advisor. I am not an expert. I'm not a professional. Make sure to do your own due diligence. Take my words with a grain of salt. Make sure to consult a professional before making any decisions and stay educated out there, okay? Be safe. Now, with that being said, I wanted to address something that to me personally didn't sit too well. Okay, so when news about Michael Burry came out about him shorting the stock, if anybody doesn't know who Michael Burry is, it's a guy who's super famous for pretty much shorting a stock, making millions of dollars, and there's even a movie about him, okay? So just a while ago, in a tweet, he tweeted to Elon Musk advising him to cash out on Tesla's sky-high stock price, okay? Advising him. So the reason why I thought that this was kind of a petty move was because, one, you know that he knows that he has a big influence on the market. So if he comes out and tweets, you know, the guy famous for shorting comes out and tweets, I'm going to short the stock, you know, a bunch of people are going to jump ship with him and they're going to go and short the stock with him, all right? So I can understand if he came out with an opinion and said, I think Tesla is valued too high, or, you know, or me personally, I'm just going to short the stock or something like that, right? But then tweeting to Elon Musk and advising him to cash out on the stock price, that's, you know, that's more than confident. That's, you know, you're crossing borderline, you're kind of cocky at that point. And, you know, what's that going to put into other investors' minds? You know, like, I feel like he got in a position and he's just using his status as a leverage and trying to get people to join him on the short. Now, with that being said, everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Everyone has their own perspective. Everyone trades differently, okay? And I'm not saying it's wrong to be on the short side of Tesla. What I'm saying is, don't drag other people down with you, okay? And that's all I had to say about that. Just something that was on my mind and I feel like I needed to let it out. So, me venting out of the way. Let's go over the news that came out today. So this was an article posted that is getting a lot of traffic. You know, I've been seeing a lot around YouTube, people going over this, but just in case you didn't see it, I wanted to go over it with you. In this article, Tesla could soar another 300% as the company expands its tech outside the auto industry, a prominent VC investor says. So if any of you guys watched my last Tesla video, we did speak about Tesla not just being an automotive company, and the reason why I see a great future outlook on Tesla is because there's also Tesla Energy. You know, they're talking about Tesla Insurance, robotaxis coming out, which is automotive. But you got to remember, Elon Musk also created PayPal. And the more they tap into these energy sources, the more and more I can see the company growing in ways that we haven't seen yet. So for the rest of the news here, we got Tesla could soar over 300% to reach $2,500 in the next 3 years. So for the stock to jump that much in 3 years, that's still fairly fast. It's a huge upside. So to continue that, Loop Ventures co-founder said Tesla would use its current technology to expand beyond the auto industry into areas like insurance and HVAC. ventilation, air conditioning, okay? For anybody who may not have known. They're going to evolve outside of cars longer term. Munster added, shares of Tesla, we already know about the all-time highs. So let's see, right here, this is important too. A move like this would push Tesla's market capitalization, which is currently sitting at 567 billion, to over 2 trillion. Okay, only one other US listed company, which is Apple, has passed that number. You know, this is incredible news if this can ever happen for Tesla. I personally do seeing Tesla being a $1 trillion company and above. But of course, I'm not a fortune teller. So pretty much this article is about everything that Tesla can be in the future. It is pretty bullish, and you know, it's just a positive future outlook for anybody who is currently holding the stock and going long on it, holding it for the long term. Yeah, the future looks pretty bright. So for me personally, I sit on that same side where I have a great future outlook of Tesla stock in the future, especially in the next 3 years. You know, I think we can see this stock way above what it is currently. As I said in my last video, I said around $600 to $700 is a possibility. We're sitting at $650 already. Sky's the limit right now, and but I don't want investors just hopping in there, FOMOing with their money, not knowing what they're getting themselves into. With that being said, I do want to go over some technical analysis and try to give you numbers to try to give you a slight guidance on what possible ways you can try to start investing in the stock if you're not already in there. Okay, so here we are again with my special chart over here. So as you can see in this chart, Tesla hit a high of $649 today. So now let me go over my personal opinion, and let me just give you my input on what I'm going to be doing with the stock myself. I am currently a shareholder myself, but because I'm a little more long-term on the stock and I see more positive outlook for the company, right now I'm holding. I have not sold my shares yet. For me, what I'm doing is I'm most likely just going to be adding more shares of Tesla as it dips. Remember, as it dips. Don't FOMO in at highs, okay? Don't fall into the trend of buying high, selling low, losing money. That's how people get wrecked. Do not get caught up in that, okay? So here, I laid out some numbers for you. You know, do with it what you will, but here it is. We got 649 as a high today. Got 585 as a small little possible support level, okay? How did I get that? So we see right over here, it's bounced around 585 a couple times, you know, lingering around it, tapped it again before boom, just rocketing out of there to the moon. And you see once back over here too, where it kind of bounced off, it goes up, doesn't really know what to do, comes back down, then it tries to retest that line, gets rejected, you know, then comes back up and kind of plays around there, you know, gets rejected again right over here, you know, and then once it broke it, kind of headed higher. So this is why I have 585 as a decent support level. We'll see how it holds up, but that's a spot where I personally would probably add some shares, okay? Now, if we break further below, I would say the next little area of support we may find is 543, okay? And that's why I wouldn't be buying too many shares here. I would leave it would kind of be split up between here and here where I would buy some shares, because if it breaks down here, I would say that we have a possibility of jumping down to 543. So, you know, I'd leave some shares here. Why? Because last time we broke through here, tested it, revalidated it as a support, you know, we trended higher before retesting it one more time and shooting up. So I wouldn't be surprised if 543 can hold as another level of support. Now, in the scenario that support level would break down too, because you never know with Tesla. Tesla either rockets one way or rockets the other way. You know, it does what it wants to do. Tesla is its own beast, okay? So if it tends to break down, and it goes all the way down to 490, because that is pretty solid support level, okay? 490 is where now I believe it should not break below. Me, you can count on it. I'm personally gonna go heavy right over here at 490. That's where I will have most of my cash ready to buy in at the 490 levels. So for anybody who is not invested in this stock already, let's say you hopped in around this high. All I would say is when you are trading and investing, invest and trade with a plan. Make sure to break up your position size appropriately, okay? I can't stress that enough. Don't go all out over here at the high, You know, just to find yourself stuck. Let's say Tesla goes all the way down here, you're holding out that whole time, okay? And a lot of people, they have too much fear and they sell out because they don't do the analysis, they don't do their research, they don't know how far it can break down. So what I'm saying is, don't just go all in, don't YOLO or FOMO into a stock, okay? Let's say if you want to buy in Tesla, break it up into increments, find out your support levels, and have cash on hand ready for those levels, okay? Again, this is not advice. I'm not suggesting anything in this video. If I can just give some type of a guidance and help you not lose your money, I feel I'm doing my job. That pretty much concludes my video and my update on Tesla stock. Please make sure to like the video if you found it helpful at all. Subscribe, comment, and share my video with anybody else who might want to see it. Please subscribe. It helps me a lot. And I'll continue with these updates. Congratulations to everybody holding Tesla. And we'll see where we're headed for future days to come. I'm out.